Trending news: sack service chiefs now. Senate tells Buhari. Senators on Tuesday lampooned President Muhammadu Buhari in his handling of security situation in Nigeria that led to massive killing and wanton destruction of properties across the country, saying that the president lacks legitimacy to remain in power as he can no longer visit or provide for the security of lives and properties. The senators on the floor of plenary questioned why President Muhammadu Buhari should continue to remain in office as Commander-in-Chief if he cannot marshal the country's security to protect the people. The vote of no confidence in Buhari's inability to secure Nigeria comes in the wake of Saturday's brutal massacre of 43 rice farmers in Zambamari district of Jere local government area of Borno State. According to the senator, President Muhammadu Buhari has breached the 1999 Constitution as amended against the backdrop that has failed to adhere to Section 14 of 1 of 1999 Constitution, which has to do with the government and the people, as well as the stipulate that the Federal Republic of Nigeria shall be a state based on the principles of democracy and social justice. The Senate said that Nigeria as a nation cannot move forward until the lives of every Nigerian is protected and secured, just as it stressed that the primary objectives of the government is the provision of security added and the protection of its citizens, adding that protecting the lives and properties of the citizens is a primary obligation of government, and any government that can discharge this basic obligation loses by utter of legitimacy. The solutions of the Senate on Tuesday were sequel to the motion entitled "Beheading of 67 farmers in Borno by Boko Haram insurgents. Need for urgent decisive action," and postponed by Senate Kazim Shettima, All Progressive Congress, Borno Central, and co-sponsored by 17 other senators. The Senate, which read riot at the president, asked President to immediately sack the service chiefs and point fresh one against the backdrop that the present have lost their self-useful and the ability and have nothing to offer the country towards nipping in the bud. The security challenges in the country have been so much rampant in the country, and Nigerians are so much concerned and worried about the happenings in the country. It asks the president to immediately initiate a way of sacking the current overstate service chiefs and replace them with new orders, with new ideas and solutions. According to Senate, the time has come for Chief of Defense Staff General Abayomi Olusirankin, the National Secretary Advisor NSA Major General Muhammad Babagana Mongunu, Chief of Army Staff General Toku Yusuf Buratai, Chief of Air Service Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, and the Chief of Navy Vice Marshal Ibok Ete Ibas to go because they have outlived their usefulness. The upper chamber has also said that 67 farmers were killed in very gruesome manner in Borno State on Saturday, as against the 43 being reported. The lawmakers adopted this after almost an hour-long deliberated on security across the country and the recent killing of 43 farmers in Borno State. Recall that there was Saturday mass killing of rice farmer in Zambamari community in Jere local government area of Borno State. The victims were buried on Sunday, and a delegation of the federal government led by the Senate President Ahmed Nawar paid a condolence visit to the Senate on Monday. The Senate urged President Buhari to take immediate steps to restructure and remodel, and also revamped the country's entire security architecture and provide enough stats of the act's weapons and equipment to effectively combat the belligerent power of the insurgents. The upper chamber also called on the president to immediately initiate probe into widespread allegations of corruption and leakages within the security structure and put mechanisms in place to foster transparency and ensure all sources meant and developed for security are actually spent on the need on ground. The Senate also urged the former government to aggressively explore multilateral and bilateral options of partnership with the neighboring nation in Chad, Niger, and Cameroon towards surviving and strengthening the multinational joint task force and finding a lasting solution to the scourge of insurgents in the Lake Chad region. The Senate, which also asked the federal government to direct the National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA) and the Northeast Development Commission, also the NEDC, to provide succor and psychological support to the bereaved families, adding that the federal government should provide proper farewell for security personnel fighting in the fourth lines and give prime attention to the suspension and welfare of fallen soldiers, and that would boost the soldiers' morale and aid their concentration. Thank you very much for listening to this news. Viewers, you have heard what the Senate has just suggested the president should do to all his chief of staff. So what is your take on this? Do you also have your own comments? Do you also have your own idea to give? Don't hesitate to drop them. Let everyone also benefit from it. Let's listen to your own opinion and debate about it. Thank you as you do. Have a wonderful day. Bye.